could fade. Praying they don't lock us up in the cage from chopping the white on the plate with the blade. Used to be broke, now we getting it now. Gully and live, we
This is another episode of Strong United Voices. This your boy D.
Your boy D now.
And Miss Lovely. And today we're going to give a shout out to B. Great King. I don't know if you guys know about it. We're going to get into it in a little bit about the battle that he had yesterday, that he killed. Some of y'all may not know he was even rapping. Some of y'all that do know him know he always rapped, but went into merch. But we'll get into all that spiel in a little while. But at this time, we want to give a shout out because he is our sponsor, B Great Clothing. Okay? So we're just going to get into two topics I want to do today. And it's about George Floyd. I know everybody tired of hearing it. You do know the police officer got on bail for $1 million.
Yeah, he got out, yeah.
And he's able to leave the state.
So he not no flight risk or none of that. He just murdered that.
I don't know what comes along with this, but he's allowed to leave the state because maybe his life is in danger. I don't know, but
no, that ain't no excuse for that.
see, that's what I'm saying.
That's
now,
that privilege,
in a white man's world.
That's that privilege,
in a
right.
white man's world, because I don't even
That's
understand that somebody. I never know you can get a bail for a murder. Not that everybody.
And you know you did right.
That bail should have been something way. Even though they might have thought $1 million was a lot, that should have been at $10 million.
Right.
Just to show you how urgent this is. That you know.
Especially right now.
Come on now.
Right.
But yeah, he's able to leave the state, and he's out on a $1 million bail. So, George Floyd, the Floyd family, y'all keep pushing, keep grinding. This is what I was saying about Breonna Taylor, that at least her case got resolved quickly.
Right.
You know, even though they paid $12 million, they'll never still get her back again and things of that nature. But this man was killed nationwide, international, you know, and he ain't got a settlement.
Right.
And you don't got a convicted murderer.
Right.
This is sad, y'all.
Yeah.
This is sad, and I'm just lost for words. I don't want to go into a bad mode because But again, to the Floyd family, please keep grinding, keep pushing. Everybody supporting. So I just want to let y'all know that we have to bless that family. Also, my man again. I just gotta shout this out, Michael Ray. I don't know, man, but I'm going to call you later. But I hear they messing with the groove again, so I don't know, man.
They won't let my boy
pay the man $5 million and get the damn building so y'all can leave him alone. Give him $5 million. Damn. Tired of hearing this shit. All right. Another thing, too, the hurdle incident. Michael Creamer. The white man that put the knife on the protesters?
Right. Right.
You know, he was supposed to be in court on the 7th for being charged with a hate crime. He told the judge he's not coming and he's not wearing no mask. And if they put a warrant out on him that if you come to his home and he feels that you guys are a threat to him and his wife, and he will do whatever it means to protect his wife. Wow. So he still ain't picked up. Don't have a warrant out on him. The district attorney, John Flynn, he fuming. Right. My man. He's like, no, put the warrant out on him. But anyway, the judge that is handling this case is basically saying that it's out of jurisdiction. Meaning, now mind you, the man ain't right here, but in Cattaraugus County.
Right.
So you don't go to court in Tonawanda for a traffic ticket. Them motherfuckers putting a warrant out on you. Yeah. Erie, where the fuck you coming? We coming to get your ass. Right. I don't understand this. Like with Erie County and Mayor Brown. He didn't say nothing. He just said the police is doing their job.
Politically correct.
That's what he did. That's what he doing at this point.
Yeah, and I can't even say no more about him. But the thing is, with that issue is, like I said, he's in Cattaraugus County, which is called Franklinville. So that's a place where like them people kill their parents. The DWIs, the bad crashes, people tragically die in car accidents. Right. And they have meth.
Rings out there.
Okay, so that's this little place right here. Right. So, but yeah, I said this man gotta know somebody. There's no way he emailed the judge the day of court. I'm not coming. And he said he'll talk to Mayor Brown if anybody, but he's not talking to nobody else. But John Flynn, if he failed to put a warrant out on him, he will do whatever means to protect his wife and his family if you come on his property. Now, to me, that's a threat.
Right.
That you talking about? That, to me, you know, if that was somebody black, the SWAT team would have been on his ass
That's a fact.
real quick.
He wouldn't have delivered the email. He would have already been caught.
Okay, but what? And here we go again. The privilege of being white.
Yeah, that privilege.
That's what we showing y'all. I don't know how nobody's not seeing it, even though you watching these killings and stuff with black men. This is a privilege of a white man, that a black man don't have the issue to talk about. I'm not coming to court and email you and tell you this shit. That's bold.
Right. And really not show up too.
And I mean, so did he assault somebody or just pull the knife?
He
out?
pulled the
He
knife
pulled
on him
it
and
out,
doing
so-
racial slurs and
So
everything.
that was in a threatening manner. So that's still a charge that they, you know, if somebody following up with that.
Well, John Flynn said he put out that he feel he's a threat to the community. John Flynn want him bad.
So why a warning issue?
That's where we gotta talk
I mean,
to that
the only
judge.
reason why I'm asking is because we see it in the hood all the time that they go in houses without warrants.
They killed Brianna and had the wrong damn house.
Had the wrong house.
Had the wrong damn. Make the wrong house on his ass.
So it shouldn't need a warrant for them to go get him.
Yeah.
If he, you know, if they got video of that too.
I can play it for you. I put it up. I can play it for you. Yeah, I mean, knife like this. You know, right at the protesters. Yeah, you niggers, get out of here. You niggers. Okay, so again, y'all, we just showing y'all this is just the way this world is working, and we keep saying we got to be coming together. We have to come together. Vote again. I mean, I don't know if y'all watched the last debate for Kamala Harris. It's kind of a little leery what's going on about this fracking, and I'm learning what that means. I'm trying to learn what the fracking means and packing the courtroom. So you got to pay attention to that too. But anyway, we want Trump out. So at this point, we will vote for who he needs to, because he's already saying we pretty much going to hell. That's a statement he had made, I think, a couple of days ago about the U.S. citizens. So we just want to ensure everybody get out and vote. Starts October 24th to November 3rd. So make sure y'all get out there and do that. All right, moving forward, we go get now with Gullydee. This is our new
Still celebrating this man.
All
We still
Turning
celebrating,
it up.
man.
Okay, so let's talk about a little bit with your opponent. How first of all, let's talk about how you even come into this. Because
Well,
I didn't even know.
Well, long story short, it was like in one of those groups, you know, that we, you know, bro had put me down on, and first battle rap and everything.
Okay.
So, you know, we went in tune with that. Dude asked me, you know, you want to battle? I said, yeah. I was thinking I didn't know what it was, to be honest with you. So then they told me 1 round, 3 minutes, all that, and then gave me the opponent. And, you know, I said, yeah. I watched the footage, and then all of a sudden they had me in the group, and he put it up. Gullydee versus
Oh, shit.
So I hit him like, bro, you ain't even tell me a date or
Right,
nothing.
right,
How
right,
you
right.
like, I'm
Right,
supposed
that's
to-
very
I don't know what's going
unprofessional.
on.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's just the way, because that's they guy. So it's just they, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Trying
this is their best guy.
this is, or one of them put it
One
out.
of them.
Yeah, so, you know, and when they did, it was basically like, you know how you find somebody, oh, I got somebody for you real quick, just trying to throw them to the wolves. You know what I mean? Basically. And, you know, when that happened, you know, they made a mistake, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
But yeah, that's how that happened. And then he ran to respond and let me know it's on the 11th. It was only a week and a half prep.
Okay.
1 round, 3 minutes.
Wow.
First time I ever wrote a battle rap, performed it, memorized it, and had to
In 1
go
week.
through with it. Yeah, so that was tough for me, but it's a difference. Anybody that's out there that watching that, you know, that think it's the same as rapping, it ain't. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's not. And I salute to all the battle rappers that do this on a consistent basis.
Yes. Let's talk about a little bit of the battle. Now
And shout out, not to cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
but shout out ROBR Worldwide.
Yes,
That's where
yes,
you can go
yes.
check the battle at. We got the most views right now. They saying that, you know, that was basically battle of the night, for real. So go check that out.
Okay. Let's talk about the invisible battle. He made a statement on you that. Well, I didn't kind of understand it because, you know, I'm not with the battle rapper thing, so I'm learning too, but I understood.
Right.
You know, but with that I didn't get.
Right.
Yeah, what it was, they asked me did I have any footage, did I have a battle out, and I told them, you know, I battled years ago, I'm not a battle rapper, I'm
Right.
a rapper, and they asked me that. I'm like, yeah, but I'm after the battle, I'll let y'all tell me what I am.
Okay.
This is what they want from me. To battle the weird nigga with the funny shirts. This 50 and make him empty his banks when it buck. This little buddy work.
You know, but I didn't have the footage. It wasn't me that recorded it. This was a while ago. So, you know, basically I destroyed the person on their block, and they was a battle rapper, and they said I was the top person. And I just hopped out. I'm with my man one day. Out the van, yo, what's up? I 3 rounds. Even his man's on, man, we just need another one. Now I'm this decision. How?
Right.
I ain't no battle rapper on
Right.
his block.
Right.
I'll let you know how I gave it up.
Right.
And we didn't have the footage. So that's where the invisible battle, and I explained that in so many words. I didn't tell them all detail, but I told them I don't have the footage. I don't know what y'all want me to. I ain't high in nothing, but I did send my freestyles in the group and showed them that. So he had something to work with. That's how he probably got the clothing line and Be Great and all that. So that's keep it real. Act like you ain't just had
I was
nothing.
wondering, like, how did he know? Because
There's a group chat we got.
yeah, but when you so you had to send a video into him.
Yeah, they was asking me, do I have anything to be able to send him so he could watch me, study me.
But did
or
they
just
send
see.
something to him for you to watch and study?
Yeah, he did. His
Okay.
recent one was the battle with A-Ward. Shout out to A-Ward.
Now, is that white boy?
Yeah.
Because he ate him alive.
Yeah, A-Ward.
That boy,
He a
A-Ward.
big name. He's somebody established. I've been
wow.
battling for years, different cards. So, you know.
And I think he know about Buffalo too, though. A-Ward, because I watched a few of his battles, and he shout out Buffalo a lot. So
Oh, really?
whenever we do get in contact with him, I do want to ask him, like, do he got ties to Buffalo, or did he just hear about Buffalo?
Yeah.
Because
I didn't even know that.
he referenced Buffalo a few times in his recent battles too. So shout out to A-Ward.
Yeah, shout out to A-Ward.
And we're going to give a shout out to your opponent as well, because he's not bad.
ArchAngel.
So,
Yeah, he
ArchAngel,
definitely know how to rap,
you know,
and
shout out to
him.
you.
Yep,
And,
yep.
you know, great job. You just didn't make it this time.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you. But now I want to go into the Fashion Nova. Like, that's a woman's clothing line. So, the woman's clothing line that I'm wondering, why would you bring that up? I don't know if that was supposed to be like a comparison or a knockdown. Because he couldn't really say nothing about the name.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, what it was it's a battle rap, so you're gonna attack your opponent. Anything you say about him is supposed to be wrong or disrespectful.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
and I even kicked it with him after the battle.
Yeah.
And like I said, shout out to him. He like, yo, the clothing line was dope, man.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
And also he was, keeping it real, saying that for my first battle, I was polished.
First battle.
And
First battle.
First battle. So you want to say the first of
Not
this
first
era,
rapping.
not 12 years ago, but just battle rapping.
Yeah.
This was my first time, and
All right.
it is what
Yeah,
it
he
is.
said it took him to his second or third battle before he was as polished as bro was. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he said that last night.
Okay, well, shout out again to ArchAngel. One thing I want to say to you, honey, you wasn't spelling Gullydee's name when I don't know if you know that or not. And I'm not into the battle stuff, but when he said Denali, I said
Everybody
an L
said that.
loser. I'm saying, well, he don't
Yeah.
even got an L in his name.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand D now. So I'm
So-
assuming he maybe you thought y'all was all the same person.
Yeah, because on my
Okay.
Facebook name, I got a capital L.
Yeah, you got the capital D.
Well, I got a capital D, but I got a capital L
Yeah.
on Facebook, my
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
he was
where
targeting the wrong person.
Right. Which after, because like I said, we talked to him after, and they was in the group chat, so then it was like a FaceTime,
Uh-huh.
and I jumped in it, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I appreciate the shout out. You know what I mean? He was like, he said he realized it, but he said it was already too late.
Right.
He already
He
sent
had
it
to
in,
go. He had to
and he
keep
had to
going.
just keep going with it. I'm like,
Absolutely.
man, I appreciate it, and it's crazy because a couple of my people, they hit me, they was like, yo, he shouted you out. I'm like, yeah, he don't know what he was really talking about, but I'm like, I appreciate the shout out, but he did a little bit of research. That's how you can tell that he was like looking for stuff, because
Okay.
I don't comment in that group chat. Like, I'm
Right.
in it as like a part of his team.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I don't comment. I did last night
Yeah.
after, but that was only because I appreciate the shout out. But I don't comment in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you could tell he had. But that's what battle rappers do. That's
Yeah.
what battle rappers do. You gotta
It's
do
good
research.
for everybody
Right.
that y'all could even really do too much research on each other.
Right.
So he had to go at what he knew.
Right.
What I know a little bit of. If I know you got a birthmark on your face, I got to
You gotta-
target
yeah,
that.
that's a
So
fact,
I
yeah.
understood it.
Right,
You
yeah.
know.
And it's different now because not only just the league or them, like they all could be able to peep it and see my work
Yeah.
that I done put out now,
Yeah.
and now they know, and that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Even I told them that. I said, I'm not with the talking, I don't do too much talking. I'll talk to you after the battle.
Yeah.
And like I asked them, yeah, I'm a rapper, but what am I now after the battle is over? You know what I said?
Ask about me, I'm with the shits. Make a move, get pistol whipped.
You a battle rapper. bro. You know what I mean? Because of how I deliver things, and you know, I've been watching, you know, Smack URL DVDs. I've been watching them for, you know, since young. So I love the culture. It's entertaining. You know what I mean? I like battle. I like rap. I like bars. I like real hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what, you know, battle rap is a form of that, taking away the mainstream and what they're doing right now with the industry. So if you want to, you know, the most lyrical, the most entertaining, funny, women, they give it up too. Shout out to Jada Ray.
Jada Ray.
Shout out to
40 bars.
40.
Shout out to Shayna Ash.
Shayna.
You know, so they
Yoshi.
give it up too. Yoshi, shout out her. You know, so they get busy too. You know, and they get in that ring. So it's different. So I love it. So
Yeah.
you know, for me, that I never thought I really would be doing. I always said like, no, you know, I could do that. Or man, forever, my homies always tell me, bro, you could do this, bro. You know what it is that I won't consider myself a battle rapper, but if you give me that at school, but just don't put me in that box. Because I know how to rap on beat too.
Yes.
And it's good. And
Yes.
I got messages
Absolutely.
and different things and songs. And so, you know, I feel like it's basically compared to like DMX, how they say. Because they will put him in a battle rap box because, you know, to battle you with his raps. Like, sir, watch him, Slim, so watch what you do. When he was saying, you know, not him. You know what I mean? It's like you're talking to somebody, when you're talking, and you gonna find yourself buried in the, like, it's like you battle rapping somebody.
That wasn't even before your time.
DMX, you was a favorite.
the game, man.
Shout out
DMX,
my
my
uncle.
bad.
Shout out
Yeah.
Coach,
Yeah.
CM1,
Yeah.
man, that
Yeah.
put me on the DMX. You know, that Lil Wayne Lights Out back then, you know,
Yeah.
Hot Boy.
Yeah.
That was him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But yeah, that's where, you know, he became one of my favorites. The passion, the real, the message, the just
He
being
sure
authentic.
is.
That's where I get that from.
And he a poet too.
Definitely.
What I want to know is, because I know what y'all did what y'all could to basically target each other, but what made you come out with the power line? The Ghost to the Tommy
that whole
to
scheme
the Kane and
Yeah, that's
where
That's a scheme, yeah. That's a scheme.
And if you Sean, I turn Canaan, I'ma give you a slug. Cause I got the power. I'm quick to shoot a nigga with the time.
Basically, what it was in the group chat, they were saying stuff, you know, how we look alike and this and the third. And he
who
was
look alike?
me and the opponent.
Okay, yeah,
So
you
they
want
were
the
saying,
business
like,
and the
yeah,
bears.
yeah, they were saying, I'm like, I don't look like this dude.
Right, nah.
But that gave me fuel. Like, a lot of stuff from the group chat gave me fuel to go in like that. You know, they pushed my buttons, you know what I mean? And basically, that's where that came from. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that as an angle. I'm going to son this little nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm going to do. So if you pay attention to, oh, yeah, I ain't come to play. This ain't a battle. It's just time I had free, and I'm just chilling with my son today. You know what I mean? So it's like that was just 2 bars of it just to give him that, to paint the picture a little bit, just a little bit. Like, oh, okay. And then the power scheme was to finish it off. You know, it's sneak, son. Come over here, give me a hug. And if you Sean, I turn Kane, and I'm gonna give you a slug. So and then I said, oh. And then, you know, me knowing rap, and I love power. Shout out to Power. Shout out to
50.
50.
Shout out to 50. You know what I mean? So that and it just pushed me. And like I said, stuff that was in the group chat. You hear me? I say, he in the group chat talking about, don't make me mad. Right. So in my head, I'm like, and I said that, like, that's cool. So they know when I say it's cool, let him live. Because he going to be dying the whole round. So those was bars in itself. It was all real. You know what I'm saying? I'm attacking my opponent. So
and I must commend you. You definitely target every punchline. For you not to even know him, you were just rapping about what you do, and that's what I'm saying. That was good for your first battle to even think, because you don't know him. You didn't talk about him. You didn't talk about his weight. You didn't talk about his height. You didn't talk about his face, hair. You didn't target him as a person. You target about what I do.
But you're right.
What I do.
And I don't see. That's the thing about it. Like, people battle different. But I'm a battle my opponents differently, and I know certain things for him I didn't need to. Certain performance aggression, throw a little lyrical in there and mix it up. Be creative. The power scheme. I knew certain things. The room shakers. I've been to battle rap before. Me and my brother, we've been to the event. You know what I mean? So I know what's gonna shake the room. I know what's going. So I applied that to that, but I didn't want to go too disrespectful. None of that. I'm just attacking I broke him down. Like when they say you breaking a nigga down, even with his name, my first bar. You know, you named yourself ArchAngel. Okay, now we know you 2 Steps from Hell. Now I'm gonna give y'all history on that. It's a movie that's called 2 Steps from Hell with an ArchAngel in it. So that was a bar set up off the muscle, the first line. So you're the type to sell your soul for some money to get your records. You know what I'm saying? So basically to make his record sell. You know what I mean? So basically, what I was doing was telling him, just because you named yourself ArchAngel as a battle rapper, what else would you do for some money?
Right.
What else would you do for some attention? You know what I'm saying? So the first 2 bars, I'm dissecting him and showing you. Then I told him, as you can see, it's a difference. I let y'all know. Me and him, it's a difference. He's better than me. You
Just
know?
because he can rap.
Just because he can rap, what do that mean? You know what I mean?
A lot of people can rap.
And that's the
A lot of
difference
people
with
can rap.
battle rap and rap. Like, I feel like he's rapping, and his cadence is like he's rapping on the beat or something. Couple people said
Few
that.
of them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he rapping on the beat. It's not really like he battle rap. He battle rapping using a formula, but all he one dimensional. That's all I can say. I'm well rounded. I had, sports bars. I had wrestling bars. I had a scheme. I had performance. I had aggression. I was all around. I attacked my opponent. Everything talking real and things that actually happened. It's different. I broke him down.
So you basically telling me this is what you finna be getting involved into.
I feel like because they saying the next opponent, I told them and that's another thing I wanted to say. I was main event my first battle.
Come on now.
Main event.
Come on now.
Pretty much.
The main event. The main
And it didn't
event.
disappoint either.
And I didn't ask for this opponent. I wanted to say that too, because people were like, man, no, you just speaking on, you bullied him. No, I didn't do that. They threw him at me because that was their top guy.
Right.
And they felt like they had him, a little monkey. Like,
Right.
he got us one, bro. Feel me? Yeah, just do it off the group chat.
He knew in the chat.
You got a woke-up call.
Feel me? And then that's how I told him in the group chat. I said, bro, it's basically like, when you go to a new school and it's that bully, you know what I'm saying? That go around, running people's pockets, taking their sneakers and all that. And then you come in and they run up to you, bro, I need your sneakers. And you, bro, I ain't going for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got the wrong guy. And then after that, the school be like, no, that's the guy.
Right.
He stood up to the bully. He wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's what happened.
And it was a great job. Like I'm glad that even now where are the ROBR is
Worldwide.
out of?
Well, it's basically people from all over. It's people from New York, North Carolina, Virginia.
So this just
Boston.
this is who actually I'm saying who run it, where they located at.
He in North Carolina.
Oh, okay,
Shout
okay.
out to Ish.
Okay,
Yeah,
shout out to
him,
Ish,
you know.
and that's nice. He came up to do something like this because it just showing me different levels you get before you get to Geechee.
Well, yeah, shout out to Geechee
I like
too. That's my
Geechee.
guy. You know what I mean? So, and basically, we were just talking about that too because I'm already kind of starting. I don't want to say nothing too much, but it's kind of like how he moving,
Yeah.
he elevating,
Yeah.
picking his opponent and moving up.
Yeah.
That's that lane I'm going.
Yeah, and that's right.
Just
That's a
being
role
consistent.
model. Role
But
model.
Like I said, this here's gonna kick something in me because I'm able to write and I'm able to talk now. So more music should be starting to flow out now. Y'all gonna see that videos and things like that, and it's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. I feel like I guess this probably what it was. I had a lot of energy. Yeah,
Well, I
it
want
was
to say that too
It's
because
the
you
universe,
got
man.
real loud. Shout out to New B.
Newbie.
Okay, she made that
New
statement
B.
saying how I took off for a year. I let the music go because she concentrated on her merch and her drink.
Right.
Now she got that going.
Right.
Now I can get back into my music.
Yeah.
Your hands could be here and there because it put you in so many different directions.
Yeah.
So you do find out where you're supposed to be. But she also got something going on for a stepping stone for her too right now because that grind professional.
Professional grind.
Professional grind and drink. And shout out to her. Her record is being released on October 17th, which is Saturday. And I don't think she's inviting everybody to the party.
Probably not.
I don't know.
You know who gonna get the invite.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
she knows
just
right.
saying, I thought I was telling on her, but
No, you
I
good.
mean,
Because you're not telling the location, so you
yeah,
alright.
it's a private location.
It's a private
Yeah,
location.
for that.
Yeah.
Not that type of party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody can go pick up the drink though.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but the reason why Miss Lovely brought that up was because she's actually releasing her mixtape / album.
Right.
So that y'all could contribute and support her in that
Right.
way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that's what it's about. So
Worth the time, man.
Yeah.
And also Endor got my products from her today, and
Yeah.
got my shea butter, my perfume, and man, could you hand me that bag? That black bag, right there in that bag. Yeah, that's to me. Sorry about that, y'all, but I forgot to
No,
put this
They
on the
know we
table.
live. They know we go.
You know, so this is endorsed bag, and I just wanted to show some, a couple of things I supported and wanted. Is that shea butter, Indoor, NY. That's that shea butter and beautiful box of her perfume. Okay, and so y'all want to check her out and support her as well. Want to give another shout out to my girl Dolores, Heart of a Hustler. Dejanay, they're going to be down on Fillmore this coming Saturday. A lot of black boutiques and stuff like that, different little businesses is going to be down there on Fillmore. I don't know the exact address because I seen it on Facebook and I didn't write the address down, but I know it's on Fillmore for the 17th, same day as a newbie. All right, so a lot of people that have been on here. Shout out to Frederick Macy. Freddie Mac. I'm gonna just start calling him that because I can't do that last name. But anyway, he's doing good with the Eye Shot DMV. Congratulations, he just opened up his studio. So I'm proud of you, brother. God bless you. Can't wait till you come back up to Buffalo so we can shout out to you. Do you got anything you want to bring to the table? What we can look for coming far as music? If you're coming out with a CD for your battle raps, or like just, or are you just basically doing this battle rap?
Well,
right
I wouldn't say actually CDs. We're gonna have like an audio version and stuff like that where we're gonna be discussing, talking about battle rap. It's like a spin-off from this. Also, we got some other things we got in the works. I can't say exactly what it is right now because you know how it is, but that's gonna be pertaining to battle rap also, and it's gonna be good for the city.
Okay.
So it's not just about be great. It's not just about me. You know, it's gonna be like we're trying to build our resources and at the same time show more light to the city with the talent we have. So hopefully this episode and this battle open doors for people to know. Oh no, I get busy too, or you know what I mean. And like that's when you want to come up to the show, come up. You know what I'm saying? Not on no battle tip. We talking about to promote yourself into whatever you got going on. If you want to come on the podcast and you really doing something, you know what I mean. This is a lane too that we willing to go ahead and extend the family for the SUV podcast.
Yeah, man, we definitely trying to put on for the town. I mean, we got sports, we got the old school sports, we got Chris Robinson, we got Steve Means, they in the leagues. Music wise, we got Rick James from back in the day, Brian McKnight,
Well, it's funny you naming some of these people because they don't even acknowledge being here.
They don't, but
especially Brian McKnight or Stevie J. That nigga live right on Highgate.
Right, and then nowadays,
I mean Browns.
Right now we got Benny and Griselda. Shout out to Benny.
Well, Benny and then Conway.
West Side. Shout out to Griselda. Rest in peace again to DJ Shay. You feel me? So everybody got that. Everybody has a lot of clothing lines in the town.
Yes. I seen not to cut you off. Is it Real and R&R or R?
Yeah, I saw that too.
I seen that. I'm looking like that's interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check them out.
R&R.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out.
I forgot to do it, man. But I did see that. That's up and coming. So shout out to everybody that's doing everything for the town, man. We just trying to put on for the town.
That's right.
As far as like the battle rap thing go, like Bro said, we do got some things in the works that's gonna open up the lane for that in the town. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, man, shout out to the town. Keep supporting the town, man.
And I want to give a shout out to my boy. I'm sorry, Don P. He's coming out also. He's coming out also with a new. I don't know what date I got for him, but sorry, Dom. I didn't check my notes. I didn't write the shit down, but I seen you put up your new joint that's out. I don't know when it's getting released, but his is coming out as well too. So check him out. We always sharing any of our artists' stuff. YNX. Can't leave you out.
Oh yeah,
my brother. See you. Stay working. Stay consistent working. Grinding all the time. And I'm just saying that might have just motivated B Great to Gullydee to do what he needed to do because that was always in him. Yeah, no, so for those that didn't know, now y'all do know. Make sure you hit that YouTube channel. Hit that battle. Make comments on there for Gullydee.
October 20th.
October 20th. Don P. Yeah.
Don P. Okay, Don P. October 20th, my brother.
Go support that. October 20th, Don P. New project, man. Go check that out.
Yes. And What else we got? We got anything else? It was something else I wanted to talk about, another artist, but
That came on the show.
no, that's probably it. I don't know. It's this. It's countdown time now. Countdown
We
time.
still
now.
celebrating our win, man.
And
it.
LeBron
Celebrating.
James, that's what it
Oh,
was.
shout out
Give
to
a
my
shout out
boy,
to them.
Brown
Yeah, we
Brown.
didn't even say that.
Number 4, my boy got number 4
Yes,
last
yes.
night.
Rest
Kobe.
in peace, Kobe.
Kobe.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yes.
On and all
They
that.
couldn't do it in the
Yes.
Mamba jersey. They still did.
That's
it.
B
My boy.
Will's man, my brother. B Will.
Shout out to
Will.
Big
And
Will.
shout out to Black.
Shout out to Miss Black.
Yeah.
Dolores Laner says she love y'all.
Yes,
We
yes.
love everybody.
Yes,
man.
yes, we do. We want y'all to make sure, again, don't be a stranger. If you want to come on the podcast, I am starting to do back on some more reach outs to certain people that we want to make sure we acknowledge again our city. That's what it's all about. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you do have a clothing line, you are an artist. Also, if you're a battle rapper, I want to try something on here too, different here too. We had the artists on here with that's rapping and their business, but I want to see what battle rappers we got out here because this is about the only one I do know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know it's more out there. So if y'all know some, send them to us. Send them to us so we can
Or
get.
tag them. And
Right.
anybody that's watching, could you please like, comment, share
Yes.
this, so that way people will start seeing it too, and also know what's going on that we got going on as a business.
Yes. So again, Strong United Voices at gmail.com. Be Great Clothing is the sponsor of SUV Podcast. Anything else to say?
I'm not proud of my boy. My fault, bro. I'm proud of my boy. You feel me? Like, I mean, we went to our first event in 2017 and went to Smack Joint, and that energy was crazy. And we was like, man, we get on that stage. That's the next step. Then next year we went to another one. We went to a females event.
Shout out to Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, shout out to Queen of the Ring, Debo, all of them. Babs, Bunny, Vague, yep. So we was there, and they didn't have a stage per se, but it was like a sparring event, so everybody was like in a big circle. But we was there with two female battle rappers, so we was like right behind them.
Wow.
So we was able to be right there, like, yo, can we take these punches, or you know what I mean? Like, and we like, all right, that's cool. That was 2018, 2019 was whatever it was, and then 2020 it just presented itself. Like I said, we ain't go out to it, and it came to us. You feel me? So he did it. You know what I mean? I was proud. I was here.
Go,
yeah, you feel
boy!
me? I was here. Like, he did the writing. We talked about it, and it's crazy because, like you say, the universe, it works itself out however it's going to work itself out. Literally a week and a half, maybe not even 2 weeks before they reached out, we was talking about what we was talking about, you know, and then they reached out, and then it happened, you know, and I was here with him. I mean, he did the writing by himself, but you know, we did we practiced. You know, I was here when he practiced. So I'm always gonna be here. You feel me? So when it comes to anything, y'all get used to me. You feel me? Like somebody put up, yeah, I'm twin. You feel me? Like, I'm twin. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be here. And I was here, and I was recording him. Like, he was practicing.
When I squeezed the 9, my gun old, but I raised that bad bitch, Trina mom.
Before we sent the footage, it was like Thursday. Sent the footage on Saturday, but even before Thursday, we did it on like Tuesday. And I'm like, man,
This is real.
it's real.
This is real.
Ain't
no turning back.
Ain't no turning back
Ain't
now.
no
Once you
turning
get to a certain point, and I'm like, man, I knew he had it, but it's like when it comes to writing for battle, because he freestyles. Like right now, we can do lyrical exercise, give him a topic, and he'll go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Well, let's challenge that.
I mean, we can do that.
I'm supposed to be scared. I start over my whole round. I'm like, it's cool. Let him live, because he going to be dying the whole round.
You know?
I like to put everybody on the spot. And why not be great?
But we do that though. It's called lyrical exercise. You know, he start rapping about whatever, and while he rapping, I just say something, and then he'll start rapping about that. So we do that all the time. You know what I mean? Just keep your mind fresh. And when I'm recording it, I'm like, damn, he got it. Like, I knew he had it, but it's like when it comes to battle rap, it's different.
Right.
And I felt it because, like I said, I'm in the battle rap. So it's like,
Your house with the case smoking. And if you see the arms waving from these bullets, it's like when a nigga be yelling, he's open. See, he's open.
Nah.
I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
Especially when he said the
God sent me.
Well, no,
my
that was
favorite
at the
one.
end. That was at the end.
God
That was
sent me.
last minute.
That was
Yeah,
last minute. We gonna talk about that too, and that means something for the people that's in the chat. We get to that in a second, but before all of that, when he the Trina part, you know,
Trina, man.
yeah, Trina mom.
Now who is that? Because I'm lost.
So no,
Don't get me wrong.
basically he said,
Okay.
basically he was like, basically like I raised that bad bitch. So Trina, you know,
Oh, Trina, the rapper.
Trina the rapper, yeah. So the
Okay.
mom, like
Okay.
I raised her.
herself.
Yeah, the
She
mom.
called herself bad.
Trina, what she call herself?
The bad bitch.
Right. So I
Her
raised her.
mom. Raised her.
I raised her.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's yeah.
Wow.
So when you
Because I
say
didn't
that-
know who Trina was.
Oh, so Trina just
I kind
Trina.
of bigger Trina
Yeah,
in
Trina,
Florida.
yeah,
and
Trina,
then I
yeah.
said,
So when you say the baddest,
Right.
Trina,
right.
Kind of they know that
You're right.
Trina the only one that calls
Yeah.
herself.
Well, hey, I'm slow to
But
this.
No,
no,
it's
that's
good.
true.
It's good.
No,
It's
but
good. It's good.
what I'm saying, to see,
It's
that's
good.
what I want.
Yeah.
That's showing you my creativity,
Yeah.
my confidence, that you're just not catching everything,
Right.
not predictable. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
back and watch it again.
Gotta
You're
go
going to
back
learn
and
something.
So just when you said that, I went crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, that was it. Like that was that when we say that's it or that's one, how it is with battery. He said that's one. That's two. When you say that, it's called like a room shaker. So basically, if it was a crowd,
Yeah,
the crowd
everybody
would
was
go
like,
crazy.
"Ooh."
Yeah, the crowd, he would have to start over. Like the crowd would went, yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
would
what
go
people got.
They like bring it back. So that was that. You know what I mean? So that was that. So yeah, man, I'm proud of him.
Yes.
You know, like I said, I knew he could do it, but it just actually was done. And now we got the footage. So anybody say where the footage at, go to YouTube. We're not even about to send it to you. Go to you had over 200 views, over like 230, 220 right now.
And that's good for the first battle.
Yeah, not even 24 hours.
Let's get with the guys.
Oh, the guys said.
Oh, so now basically what it was.
Basically.
You know, he say at the end of his rounds, God sent me. He don't do it every last battle, but most of his battles, he God sent me. And what he do is he hits the light. Like he snap his fingers and somebody hit the light and it go out. So I said, hold on. I already had the round done. I said, hold on, man. We got a couple seconds left. I know it's supposed to be 3 minutes. So I said, all right, bro, this is what we're going to do. Because he recorded. I said, bro, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to throw the bar. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to flip it. But we got to hit the light. You see, so I'm being creative at the same time, but flipping his. So that's why, but at the same time, it tied in. I knew where to put it. That's where it kind of be
Punchline.
I knew where to put it because it's right after the power bar.
Right.
Where if you painting the picture, I'm like, I wanted to kill him with words. Like, no disrespect, like, with my pen. So
Just telling you how it is.
That's what battle rap about, though. You're supposed to try to kill your opponent with words with your pen. So when I said that, God sent me, that was coming from after the bar of me, you don't deserve to be my son. That was their head stand over him.
Sing the song the way they tell
So
you
then
to.
I told him, bang, and keep shooting to everything in the clip empty. The man above said it's time to come home. God sent me.
Okay,
So,
and the look in your eyes, the look in your
I meant
eyes
what I
said,
said.
And what they said in the
the
chat.
angel of death is coming,
And
and he came for you.
And it was believable. Everybody in the chat, like, yo, that bar was fire. The shotgun shook. And let me talk about that.
Oh,
A lot of people don't know what I meant when I said their shotgun shook you so many times that even the colors on the pocket change. And I'm giving y'all these bars. I should be doing this because y'all should be going to check the battle out and going to see. But I'm giving you a little something to know how fire it was so you can go check it out. ROBR Worldwide. Go check it out. Gullydee versus ArchAngel. And basically, that's what that was when I was breaking it down and giving it with different bars and letting them know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta go check that out for sure.
It's a big name battle rapper. His name Shotgun Shug. So during most of his battles, he called it a pocket tap. So what he do is he'd be rapping and then he'd like tap your pockets. That's basically how, you know, back in the day. Nowadays they don't really do that too much. But back in the day, you know, the big homies or the bullies, you know, they rips in your pocket.
Right.
20 years. They pull what you got in your pocket out.
Pull it,
Because I'm
your
sitting
pocket
there
is
looking
empty.
like, who does that?
Yeah.
Where them people at?
Yeah. They just, the people that watch battle rap, like, and they really into battle rap, like, they would get that Shotgun Shug vibe. And the people in real life, yeah. You know what I mean? So,
that's why I explained it, that if you grew up in my hood, pause. Because, you know, nowadays you do my pause.
Gotta throw that pause in there.
Gotta throw that in there.
Think about it.
They would have beat you the fuck up. They would have robbed you for your pocket change. Now that bar, any nobody coming from the hood or no, that was in that time that people was running your pockets going in. That was back then at that time or that era. You had to be somebody that nobody was going in your pocket, bro. They know about who you is, your name, state, bro. You ain't what? You see what I'm saying? We from that. We come from that. That's why I had to bring it to him in the form to let him know we two different people. As you can see, me and him, we not the same. I'm James Harden headed to the rim. That means I'm about to let a rocket bang. So that was the setup to let him know this is why we not the same. Because you couldn't have survived in that habitat with the lion, tigers, and bears.
Lions and tigers and bears.
I played with them dudes, and I grew up with them and was raised by them.
That's why his
feel
name
me?
is what his name is.
You can't talk to me like that. That's why I'm telling you the difference between me and my opponent. So that's what that was. The shotgun shield bar was the tapping. He always snatched niggas' pants. They snatched their pockets. So I was saying niggas would have did that to him so many times that even the colors on his pockets
will change. Because they got tired of all these dirty hands.
Every time
Dirty hands coming on. I got it. I got it.
What you got for me today? What you got for me today?
Like taking your lunch money in school, but it was.
Yo, I'm about to go watch all these over again because I'm getting into this shit. But I like people that I can understand.
Right.
One thing I can say about ArchAngel, you do hear every word he said. He ain't no one of them. He's clearly telling
Let's
you.
Talk about that because
yes,
when they sent him to me and I said, oh yeah, he know how to rap. I said, okay, this is gonna be good. I said, and I seen how they had him up on his plateau, good quality video, all that. And that's another thing.
And all of that.
Big up to him.
Yeah, he did.
And that's another thing they said in the group. They said, yo, Arch, you finally got somebody that had clear footage like you did. So that was something that, you know, it's all.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And I want to tell you something. Them other ones that was up there, them motherfuckers with them bedrooms and shoes hanging out the closet, they would be kicked the fuck out.
I feel disrespected even for my first
Come
battle.
on, man. That shit was so tacky telling people to go look at this shit. Yeah. And then my man, I like him, remind me of Kevin Hart in the park. My man Xavier. Yeah, but at least he was at a park.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody's in these bedrooms, and then your bedroom look fucked up. Like, why would you be even in it? You could have went in your basement. I like my boy that went in a garage.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You can see different sceneries. They set in their tone.
I mean, it was just an upset for me because we had people freestyling on there, looking like Lil Webby, no disrespect. That was disrespectful.
The one dude looked like he doing an interview.
Oh my God, he rapped every 30 seconds. Like he was saying, talking like how I would be here talking, you asking me a question.
Well,
and you know how that be.
I mean, the only good thing.
I said, yo, is he serious?
Right.
Like, is this a joke?
Yeah, some of them shouldn't have been on there.
A lot of them shouldn't have been. But the only good thing.
But God bless them, because it's hard for everybody.
It is hard to do.
And I give courage for them getting up doing it.
Right.
Don't get it wrong, but I don't think in certain atmospheres and places and things you're doing, it has to be some structure. You know, we come from, believe me, y'all watched us from day one. Our camera was shaking up and down, curtain rising. I mean, we doing what we did to get to where we are, and we still growing. So I still commend every battle rapper that participated in this. Is that called the lead?
Yeah, the lead.
On the cards. Shout out to all y'all, because it takes a lot of courage to get up and do it. But some of you might want to stick to the corners.
I mean, you know, the reason why I say that is because they didn't take the craft serious.
Yeah.
And that's what I showed from my first battle. This is why I wanted to let everybody know, too, why I took it this serious, why I approached him with this. It was things that he didn't have. He was talking this Christian thing one way, Angel this one way, but then you're rapping about gun bars and told you shoot a nigga head off. So if you listen to my bars, I told him, how you rapping about gun bars with church themes in the background? You ain't ready for war. Just for thinking you wrong, you get smacked down. So that was a wrestling bar that I put into him, but real life, though.
Come
real
on.
life.
He just broke it down for me.
He is a wrestler. That's why you acting, bro. It's like a script that you're doing. Even when you hold your hand and this, that, you could tell when somebody, it's not believable. I just put it like that. So that was another attack.
Yeah, that believability, that goes a long way in battle rap.
And you know, so these are things that, like I said, I was bringing up to him and letting him know. So that's why I attacked him. I said, okay, you want to talk that? I can tap into that world because that's not me acting. You know what I mean? So that's why I approached him in that manner and showed him that. And that's why even with the, you know, I told him, you know, I don't want to give him too much.
No,
Am I giving him
y'all
too
gotta
much?
go. You've been doing it.
Okay.
So y'all got to go to YouTube and check it out.
I just
And
wanna,
put your comments in at the bottom.
right, and I'm glad you said it was lovely because when y'all go there and y'all watch it, try to go in the comments and don't try. Go in there and just say, yo, who you vote for? Gullydee,
Right.
B. Great King. This is here. This
716.
lovely sent me. D-Nail sent me. Fire. Put that down there in the comment section because we need to let them know it's a whole different energy. This is the most views that he probably got in a day or two. This is different. You know what I'm saying? So we want y'all to know, you know, that we appreciate y'all so we can know too who going to see it.
Right.
It's hand in hand. We need to know who going there watching it and looking out. So
That's
please
right.
do that for us. And I feel like too, this is just opening doors. And back to what you were saying about the music, I feel like I'm gonna be releasing freestyles. I'm gonna be giving things, talking about, you know, just tapping back into that. I got songs that I had in the cut that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna release videos for those. Also, I want to talk about this because some people be thinking that you know, you're just too busy in some form, and it's not really that. It's the truth. I do Be Great photography. If you need a photo shoot done, you can let me know. We work some things out. Do Be Great films now, so that's like you need small commercials for your businesses, 30 seconds or a minute.
That's right. Promote
I
it
can
all.
do that. I'll also do videos. I'm doing that. I'm actually finishing up one of my homeboy joints right now. Shout out to Art, Way of Life. So, you know, we're going to be doing that. Also, you know, we got the clothing line, but now it's the battle rap. Then we got SUV podcast. So we need y'all to stay tuned in, get them likes up, shares, comments, and things like that. So that's just some of the things. Now we have another thing that's going to be big that we're working on that I can't disclose none on that either. As far as on the, I'm just letting y'all know we working. We all working. We all a team. And if you want to be a part of what we got going on, that's fine. But the battle rap thing is whoever wants smoke.
WWS.
WWS.
See that from now on.
Battle.
You probably been seeing it, but that's what it means.
Yeah.
That's what it means. Whoever wants smoke is now came upon. That was something that was from about what, a year or so.
A year ago, yeah.
And that's part of the battle rap culture. But right now, we want everybody that's tuned in, that like the SUV podcast, to please continue to support. We appreciate
Yes.
y'all.
I'm loving shaking my head. Don't y'all see Miss Lovely wearing
her?
her natural?
Natural. See my
I feel
girl.
crazy as all hell. I'm
See
so
my
used
girl?
to wearing and being blonde. And I'm me today.
See my
Natural.
girl natural.
Natural beauty.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right. So we got anything we want to let be known? Anything coming up?
We always leave it something because we always working. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
You know, we always working.
Oh, Be Great Sports. That's what I wanted to talk about. We did bring that upon. I know it was hard for COVID right now for us to really introduce that. We was going to be at the football games. If you got football, basketball, baseball, a team like that, we willing to sponsor Be Great Clothing. Willing to sponsor. We just need to know, you know, sizes, things like that. As long as it makes sense,
Right.
we're willing to do that and go ahead. It just has to be something that makes sense for the brand also.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about first to get off that back to the battle rap thing. I took it a little more serious because I knew it was a brand I was representing behind.
Absolutely.
So that's what these dudes might get up there and just
Don't
play
care.
around. And
Way
I
behind.
knew what was being represented, not even knowing he was going to attack the clothing line like that. Because if I knew that, I would have had rebuttals for him. You know what I mean? But I didn't.
Yeah.
But that showed that when I stepped out there, when I know that Be Great brand is on the line, I can't
Go for war.
Yeah, different.
I can't
Kill
do it.
us.
So
Kill
this
us.
is that energy that you get. I'm not gonna let you beat me, bro. Even though this is my first battle rap, I'm putting my all. Not even my all. This is a week and a half, and it's one round with 3 minutes. But I still got. I'm gonna hold it because. That's what I wanted to get into. I'm sorry. I know we speeding a little bit.
Well, you have to.
Speeding a little bit, but I want to get into that it's going to be 2 more cards. It's going to be they want to give me a big name next month, so that's another. I don't want to talk too much on that.
Stay tuned. Tune in.
And maybe face to face this time.
Now I don't know about that with this coronavirus now, because y'all got to be. And
I mean, we just get 6 feet. I mean, because
how they gonna do that?
They
though?
doing them right now. They doing face to not that league per say, but leagues are doing face to face, but you just gotta be 6 feet apart. You just be that's regular.
But that they should be
And
doing
then
that
everybody-
anyway.
right,
The
and then
motherfucker
everybody
all
else
up
in
in
the
my
back.
face and your breath stinking.
Anyway, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so, yeah.
And then everybody else in the back got the mask on. League owners, they be
Oh,
like
okay.
right there. Everybody else got the
So they
mask
gonna
on.
probably just have it who's necessary, like who may be with your entourage or something like that.
But it'd probably just be him and an opponent without the mask, or everybody else in the mask. We're not gonna be talking.
No.
We shouldn't be talking
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to URL TV, shout out to Smack and Beasley.
Yes, Smack.
They testing you, and people still wearing masks, but everybody ain't able. You gotta have money to get them tests, obviously,
Yeah.
or they like showing footage of them swabbing and all that. Like that's with the doctors, so I know that
Yeah.
ain't cheap. Everybody don't have that ability, but I believe we should have some masks on,
Yeah.
or something in the building to protect.
And
ourselves.
temperature taking, but a lot of people say it don't mean temperatures. You don't have to have a fever to have it. So the bottom line is staying 6 feet apart and with the mask. And I believe if you're rapping, he should have one on once you're done. He come
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like that. That way, just
Shout out to
regardless
RBE,
if you're
they
6
doing
feet
that,
apart, we way over here and shit can still be in the ears, even
That's
though
true.
we're not spitting,
That's true.
you know. But
And that's why I told them though, because they asked me. But the reason why I said that is because they feel like I did so good that they were able to throw me a big name and they want to put me face to face because they know.
Well,
the
I
bars
think,
had
to me
was set
personally,
up
you
for
should
a
go-
face-to-face battle.
well, I think you should go a couple more virtual.
I
first.
told
At
them I
least-
said we could do
at
it.
least
Just a
some-
couple.
at
I mean,
least
I'll
some-
ride out the end of the year with it just till we see what's going on with the pandemic. I mean, people got to realize that regardless. Y'all doing the same thing on there. It just people, that's what everybody doing virtual now. I mean, school like that, so it is what it is. Now, if Smack called you, then you get your ass down there
Well, we in
and
the
go
city,
face to
ASAP.
face.
Smack,
We
know
in the
that. I
city.
already- and that's the thing,
That's where you'll
I
go
done
face to
met Smack
face. I'm
before.
sorry.
Shout out to Smack again, but yeah,
Shout out
I
to
done met Smack
Nunu.
a couple times. Shout out to Nunu.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? These is people that Beasley. So we done seen and
Yeah.
encountered with, so they know they familiar with the brand. Seen with a couple times.
Yeah.
Chopped it up with them. So
And shout out to Drink Champs.
shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Drink
Drink
Always
Champs,
supporting
Nori.
these
I'm glad,
cups.
see?
Always.
I'm glad. I knew it was something. I was forgetting. Turn this one around, please.
With your pink
This
one.
Middle.
one, this one, the pink. If y'all see that cup, go watch right now. New episode right now out. Drink Champs with Pitbull.
These is there.
That's there.
You understand? These are there.
It's the second time we on Drink Champs.
Thank you.
Millions of views, and also I'm going to release some for y'all tomorrow. So check into the Be Great King page and the show photos, everything. Shout out DJ EFN. Shout
Yes.
out Nori. Man, you
Nori!
don't even know, man. Thug Down Entertainment. CNN, you don't know what you did for us young. That was somebody else that was young coming up. We was talking about DMX and Lil Wayne, but that's, and One Love Bubs, man. That was somebody that, for real, that was tapped in with you, and that's where I got on to you
Yeah.
like that. So shout out to Nori. Thank you. That's none but the universe again.
Shout out to
How was
Bugs,
that even
man.
happening? Shout out to Bugs.
Shout out to Bugs, man.
We love you. You know what it
Man.
is. That's fan, but I
Definitely
had to,
forget about Bugs,
I
man.
know that was him that and God that made that happen like that multiple times because that's what it was for. You know what I'm
Forget
saying?
about
So I
Bugs,
know
man.
that's what it is. So yeah, go check that out. Drink Champs Pitbull episode. It's about 2 hours. It's classic. It's funny though. You'll see the cups all around.
Yeah.
And shout out to, like I said, the Drink Champs. I appreciate
Right.
them boys for sure.
Right.
And
We gonna be on that.
We're gonna give a shout out. We got Ghost in the engineer
Shout out
crew
to
right
Ghost.
now.
Ghost on it down.
Ghost
Ghost
on
on
it
it
down
down.
on the engineer crew. But right now we're gonna wrap this up. We want to get right back into the battle. We finna watch it and keep
Yeah, we
continue
about to watch it
celebrating.
again. We still celebrating our wins,
You
man.
know, and gotta take it like that for the first time and for it happening. And it's gonna be many more challenges. But he's ready. He's been ready. Ready for war. What's that dude that? Ready for war. What was it? That Paper Soldiers. What's that
Okay,
motherfucker
yeah.
name? When they was breaking it
Yeah, I would have never said that.
I was trying to call it out. I mean, I know
no,
what
you
I'm
good,
talking
though.
about.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm tryna make a